Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I have a little bit of an Amazon haul. Then I'm going to tell you, well, first I'm going to tell you about our Easter celebration. Then I have an Amazon haul, and then I have some questions to answer. And within the questions, I'm also going to be adding just a few examples of some of the comments that you guys so graciously, so freely, so easily give to me on each and every video, you guys. And I'm going to pick out, I think, 2 or 3, but please don't think that I didn't pick yours because it wasn't heartfelt or whatever. I just was going through this morning and I was hearting many comments that I had missed for the last 3 or 4 days here. So I had gone into my, what we call our YouTube studio, and you could go in there and you can see the comments that you have not responded to. And I went in there and answered ones that had questions, and also hearted, gave you guys a heart to let you know that I'd seen it and read it. And within those comments, I just chose a few and pulled them out, and I will read them to you if I can get through them. So this is also kind of a heartfelt thank you kind of a video. And then I'm also going to just let you know about some things that I'm going to be doing with my decorating going forward, or not doing with my decorating, if I'm honest, to be going forward, and why, and I'll explain that. My channel obviously is going to continue on, but it may not be filled with as much decorating as I have done in the past, you guys. And again, I am struggling, you guys. I am struggling to not necessarily to sit here and chat with you guys and do these videos. I love this portion of it. It's just all the steps that I need to do to take to, like, I have been working, it's now noon, right here at noon, and I've been working since about 10:30 this morning, just gathering my thoughts and printing off some questions and gathering the items that I want to haul for you guys, and so on and so forth. And while that is all fun for me, or has been in the past, today I feel like I've been, it's been a little bit of a struggle. And you know what? I'm always honest and straightforward with you guys, and I'm not going to stop now. When I'm going through I had a dear friend, Lily, say to me this morning, you will have peaks and you will have valleys within your grief. And she said, it sounds like right now you're going through a valley. And she's right. I am going through a valley. But that doesn't mean that I'm not taking those steps to move forward, you guys. I am taking those steps. I feel Kristen by my side. I feel her with me. Absolutely. I feel her spirit, and the Lord is helping me. I know He is. I pray every day. I pray for strength. I have never asked why, you guys. I've never asked why, because I've always been taught that we shouldn't ask why, that we are not to know the answers to all the questions. I'd be a fibber if I said why, if I said that I never ask why. I mean, that would sure be a fib. I've sure asked why, because, our children are not supposed to go before us. We are supposed to outlive our children, So, sure, I'm human. I've asked why. And it goes beyond my understanding, and I know that. It goes beyond my understanding. So, I put that behind me and I move forward, But anyway, I just wanted to share with you some of these comments that I've pulled off. And you guys, I just appreciate you guys so much. And the time it takes for you to speak like you speak. You guys speak from your hearts beautifully, eloquently. And it's just, it touches my heart so many times every day, you guys, every day. So anyway, all right, let's start out with my outfit of the day. It is just a pair of ankle pants that I got from Avenue years ago. These are 16s. I believe these are 16s that I have on. They don't have these in stock. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. They don't. If you do go to their website, you may be able to find some ankle pants or capris that, you know, they may have. These do not have a button closure. These are just pull-ons. So I'm not sure what they have there. To be honest with you, I have not checked. Then I just have on one of my black t-shirts, and then this jacket I got from Temu. And then this jewelry you've seen before, but this is a set of jewelry, earrings, and necklace that Chris got me years and years and years ago. They're a matching set, and I can't remember where he got them from a jewelry store. I mean, this is a nice set of jewelry. So rings, I do have on a purple ring on my middle finger today. I got that on a ship. Then I decided to add this, I think I got this from Vera Bradley, this pretty little bracelet years ago from Vera. It's just like a cuff bracelet. And then my regular 3, there it is, my regular 3 bracelets. Same watch, same wedding set, same thumb rings and 4-finger ring. And that's it, you guys. And still didn't wash my hair. Doesn't need it. It's really, I'll probably go another day or 2 before I wash it. But thank you for all of your comments on my Get Ready With Me video. That was such an impromptu video the other day. And thank you so much. You guys are, again, so kind. So kind. There are days that I don't feel very pretty. Trust me. Since November the 20th, it's been a struggle to feel pretty, you know. So thank you guys so much. Okay, we're going to move on. I'm not going to sit and cry through this video. I promise you I'm not. Let me tell you about our Easter celebration. Oh my goodness, we had a wonderful time. Of course, it was one of the firsts, you know, one of those many firsts that we've had to kind of endure since Kristen's passing. For those of you that don't know, and you know, Chris was saying, Arlynn, you don't have to mention about her passing in every video nowadays. He said probably most people know and, you know, and understand who you're talking about. But just in case you don't know, we lost our eldest daughter, Kristen, at the age of 39 to natural causes, you guys, to natural causes. It was sudden. It was unexpected and scary and horrible. So that's who I'm talking about when I'm speaking about my grief and I'm speaking about what we've been going through. But my family is the best tonic I could ever have, you guys. They are amazing. Amazing. I love them so much. I was grabbed hold of so many times and just hugged, you know, just hugged and held. And that is amazing. That was an amazing feeling. So Stacey, her hubby, her boys, her parents were there. It was Stacey held it at her house. And then my dad, Candace, Maverick, Chris, and myself were all there. And we had a wonderful time. Oh my goodness, the food. The food, can we talk about the food? I didn't take any pictures. Can you believe that? I didn't take any pictures of the food. But I did take pictures of just 2 things that Stacey made up little labels for all of the food. And here you can see one for the meatballs that I took, of course. And then I took the meatballs and the, you know, Death by Chocolate and the deviled eggs, you know. So she had labels for all of them. And she had, my aunt brought potato salad. Oh my gosh, to die for. Dad brought coleslaw from a place called Dutch's Daughter. For those of you who are from my town, you'll know the restaurant I'm talking about, Dutch's Daughter. Oh my word, it is fabulous. Their coleslaw is creamy and wonderful. So Dad bought a couple of big quarts of that. And what else do you have? Orange Fluff. Stacey and I have done that on my channel before. You could look that up, Orange Fluff. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description for that. Stacey and I made that together here at the house one time. What else? We had lunch meat and rolls and cheese and chips, which Maverick loved, and an array of cookies and homemade macaroni and cheese and crab souffle. She made a crab souffle, which we've also made on my channel here. Stacey and I did that together too on my channel. So if I can find those couple of things that we've made, they are staples for when we do have kind of a smorgasbord or a buffet kind of a meal. The meatballs and the crab souffle are two things that we usually always make. But the food was wonderful. Of course, I overate, of course. Got right back on my diet. You know, when I got home the next day, went right back on, just like I always do. But I do allow myself that one day to eat. And I am almost within like a quarter of a pound back to where I was before we left on our cruise. So I'm working on it, you know, and as I said, I'm working on this eating journey every single day, this weight loss journey every single day. It's not just, I'm going to get it done in a month or two and I'm going to get finished. No. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to finish losing weight whenever I finish losing weight. Whenever I feel really good and I feel like I don't need to lose anymore, I still feel like I need to lose more right now, y'all. So, but anyway, she had beautiful decorations. And no, I didn't take pictures around her house. I'm kicking myself. Y'all, this was a wonderful day with my family, you know, but Stacey has a beautiful home and she had it decorated beautifully. She has a knack for decorating. In her backyard, she had Happy Easter so that we could see it out the window when we looked out past her pool. She has a beautiful pool, which is still covered, you know. But she and I took some pictures back there with Maverick, and I took a picture with her boys, and my dad and his brother took pictures with Stacey and myself. And, you know, it was just a wonderful day, a wonderful day full of love, fun, laughter, tears from everybody for Kristen, memories of Kristen. It was very, very, very nice. It was a wonderful Easter. It really, really, really was. So anyway, alrighty. Okay, let's go on into the Amazon haul now. Let's see here. I will do the clothes first. Let's see. First of all, I have a couple of these little sweaters that I have purchased. I have that blue and white and black one, and I have a kind of a rusty and black one, and I have a red, not a buffalo plaid, but it's kind of a red Christmassy looking one that I was wearing at Christmas. And then I just purchased this white one. And I don't know, y'all tell me what you think about how I look in this. I feel like I'm large and in charge in that sweater. I really think I may need to size down a size in that. I keep buying them in 2Xs, and I really think I need to size down. I think they might fit a little better. I feel like it's a lot of sweater right now, but it's pretty. I like it. It's pretty. So there I am in that sweater. Then I bought the other poncho top. Remember, I hauled the blue one the other day that was a 2X and a little bit big. Well, I had already ordered this black one, and it came, and it's a 2X, and it fits better, which tells me who in the world knows what size to buy, you know? So I would say on Amazon, buy your true size, and then you might have to send it back. Thankfully, it's easy to send things back to Amazon. They also have that, try on first kind of option, so which I've never done. Stacey talks about that, and she's done that. So anyway, just a thought for you guys. But too, all this will be in my fashion shop. Then I love these little capris that I bought. These are stretchy and beautiful, and they have pockets, and they're comfortable, and they're from Woman Within, but they're on Amazon for cheaper. I think these were $19.99, and I've ordered a pair of blue ones and a pair of purple ones. These are the pants that I was wearing on our cruise. You know, when I wore the red ones and the white ones and the whatever other color I have, green ones. I love these. Now these I did purchase in a 1X with Women Within, and these are a little big on me. So I would say with Women Within, size down a size, you guys. you know, I think I could have gotten into, you know, one size down, but these are comfy cozy, and I will be wearing them, and I will be wearing them in videos too, you guys. These are just lovely little pants, and this is, I believe, the only patterned pair that they have. Elastic waist, as I said, and slit pockets. So I love these. I cannot tout these enough. If you want a comfy pair of capris for summer, I love these. And yep, I will be wearing them for sure. On camera, I think too, you know, for sure. They're not just knock around pants for me. I'll wear them every day, you know. Y'all keep telling me I need not to dress up so much. That's who I am though, y'all. And then one last thing, I bought myself another pair of little Fever Soul shoes. For Easter, as you saw, I wore that little Lily Pulitzer dupe that I had gotten from Temu. I was gonna wear a poncho top, but it ended up to be too chilly to wear my little poncho top. I have a poncho top that has, I don't even know whether I have a picture of myself in it. I haven't worn it. I'll wear it on camera coming up sometime soon when the weather gets warmer, but it has this color green in it, and I wanted to wear black capris, that top, and these shoes, and these are super cute, little Fever Soul. These are not like I have my black ones on here. These are not like the patent leather, but they look the same, you know? So cute as a button. I will say I ordered my regular size, a size 9, and I'm walking out of them, you guys. So, you know, again, I'm not back quite to where I was before we left for our cruise, but things are fitting me differently. So, you know, I don't know what's going on. My body is just changing, I guess. It's, you know, recalibrating, reconfiguring itself. I don't know. I'm not unhappy about it, but it's a little frustrating when I go to buy sizes I think I'm in and I end up being a little bit too big. Not a bad problem to have. I know, not a bad problem to have. Okay, next is, I wanted to share this with you. This is a number 30 sunscreen, you guys. This is one of the things, you guys were so sweet and you mentioned my complexion so many times in my Get Ready With Me video, but I wanted to let you know on really sunny days here in Virginia, it gets stinking hot here. And then, you know, Chris and I are out at our pool a lot nowadays. This is what I use on my face. This is Hawaiian Tropic, and this is luscious, you guys. It is luscious. Look at that. It is just absolutely wonderful. It puts me in the mind of the, you know, dramatically different lotion from Clinique, only this is 30. It smells divine. Just, oh, it reminds me of, whoops, here's the lid. It reminds me of being on a cruise. But I thought you guys might like to see this and try it for your faces. It is absolutely lovely. Weightless Hydration Face. I'll put a link somewhere. I don't know where I'll put a link. Maybe in my fashion box, just so you guys can find it easier. How about that? Super, 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 super nice stuff. Absolutely love it. So, and then staying on the makeup train here for just a second, I think you all remember me saying that I needed to order a new brow pencil, and I did, and it just came in late last night. As a matter of fact, boy, that came fast from Amazon, Estee Lauder. By the way, I did want to tell you, I did not realize when I was doing my Get Ready With Me the other day that Amazon does sell Clinique, and they do sell Redken. I put a bunch of products in my Amazon box, in a new Amazon box, and I linked it in that video, but I just wanted to verbally say it to you guys here. Oh my goodness, I found a lot. The only thing I couldn't find was my foundation. You'd have to go to Clinique to get that. But this was one thing they definitely had. And you know, none of the products, I'm just gonna tell you straight out, are cheapy products, you guys. They're just not. I use nicer products. I use nicer products because I want my skin to stay nice. As I said, I'm 62, and you know, I'd like to try to take care of my skin as much as I can as I age here, you know. Got enough things dropping and moving in other places that they don't need to drop and move to, you know. Let's try to keep the face nice. Anyway, this is a lovely brow pencil, and on one end it has like a little screw up thing. This is the color, I don't remember what color. Brunette. This is called Brunette. And I don't like blonde I mean, you know, I don't know anything about makeup, but this is the color I like, and that's the color that's on my eyebrows right now. So it has that one little end that screws up like that. Then if you unscrew it inside, it does have like a wand that does have color on it too, and that's just lovely. And then on the other end is a little brush. So my go-to brow pencil, this is the only makeup other than sometimes eyeshadow and now and again lipstick that I will use a different product other than Clinique. So this is one of them. Okay, then one last thing, and this is to do with decorating. Remember the cream beads or white wooden beads, the chunky ones that I bought for the tray here on my island? Well, I think I had said I wanted to order black ones, and I did. And oh my goodness, you guys, look at these. These are stunning. I will put a link for these in my blue and white, my 2024 blue and white accent box, Amazon box. I love these. They also sell them in longer lengths if you're interested in that. I think this is 41 inches, but I do believe they sell them in different lengths. And these are heavy and chunky and nice, you guys. I cannot say enough good things about these. They're fabulous. So there we go. I wanted to show you those for sure and remind you about those. I absolutely love them. That's it for my haul. I did want to mention, I did have a question I saw this morning asking if I used heat protectant on my hair before I dry it and before well, I'll tell you, yes, I do. I use a heat protectant. This is a very old bottle of it, and I couldn't find it the other day because I had it buried underneath my sink because I had actually poured some in this little spray bottle to take on vacation with us. So I have been working out of this, and I didn't even think to pick it up and use it the other day. But yes, to answer your question, I do use a heat protectant. It's very, very, very important, especially with colored hair, to use a heat protectant. So I not only use a heat protectant in the little pink bottle of stuff that I have, I can't remember what it's called right now, I'll put it up here. That's a heat protector. And I use this heat protector from Redken. It is in a different color. I'll try to link it if I can in the box that I just made up the other day of beauty products. Hair and makeup, I think, is what I put that in. This is fabulous stuff. I use this, and I use it on my wet hair, and then I use it on my dry hair before I curl. I just put it or dry if I have to dry it, you know, like I did my bangs the other day. So I use this all the time. I am heavy-handed with my heat protectant, you guys. It's very, very important, I think, to have nice, healthy hair, especially colored hair like I have. So just to let you know that. Okay, now I have some questions here. These are kind of a few quick fire questions. These are from Allison Manuel. And she said, multiple questions for you. Do you do a toner over your highlights? Well, Allison, I really haven't a clue. I would assume Sandy does, but I don't color my own hair. I have no idea what she uses on it, but I feel sure she does use a toner, but I really don't know. I go in a couple of weeks to get my hair done, so I can ask her, but I don't know. Also, your nails look good. I've never seen that little round silver disc they were using on you. What is that? When I was in getting my nails done, for those of you who saw that video, you saw that Van, when she was designing my pink and white or my French manicure here, she put she used pink powder and she used white powder. And when she put the pink powder on first, and then she used a little round disc that had like semicircle of different sizes all the way around it. And what those do is they shape that half moon shape there, and she puts it on the powder and she pulls off the excess, and that's what makes that like the half moon shape there. And then she fills in with the white, and then she just zips off whatever white kind of gets on the pink, and that's how she does it. So that's what that little disc is. It has all different sizes for the different size nails. And I have little nail beds. I'm a big lady, but I have little nail beds. And she always says, I just have to use the littlest ones for you. Because I have little nail beds. So that's what that is. That's what that disc is. Okay. let's see, we watch you decorate and it comes out nice. How do you decide what you're going to put where? What's your thought process? I've been asked this many times in the past, and I wish I could tell you that I had a specific list of things that like a checklist that I go through when I'm creating a design, but honestly, I don't. And I just go with what I think looks nice. Honestly, I am not an educated decorator by any stretch of the imagination. Nobody's taught me how to make a wreath. Nobody taught me really how to do bows, although I did watch tutorials myself on how to do a couple of the bows that I do. But nobody's ever taught me how to do flower arranging or anything like that. So I just go with what I think looks nice. Unfortunately, I cannot give you a pat answer as, I just go with what I think looks nice. I usually choose, how I started decorating this house was I wrote down my very favorite things, such as lanterns and lighting and baskets and trays and this and that and the other, whatever. So I would encourage you that if you're going to be decorating, say, your kitchen or say a bedroom, you sit down and you write down your favorite things that you might like to incorporate into your design, like a lantern, like candlelight, like, mini lights or fairy lights, and then choose your color palette. Like, for instance, I chose blue to be my color palette here, blue and white. And then I really like, that we live in an area that's steeped in Civil War history. So I love to go and I like to get the Staffordshire dishes, and I collect milk glass. So I incorporated that. So it's just a whole process, I guess, that I bring my personality into my decorating. I'll tell you a quick story. We had somebody from the county stop by here the other day to add our pool into our taxes or something. And she said, the front of your house and your front porch looks so beautiful. She said, would you mind if I came in and took a little tour? And I said, absolutely not. Come right on in. So in conversation, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. She was so kind, you guys. She was so kind. She said, this is just beautiful. I love how you decorate. And then I ended up telling her about the Country Sampler, and I pulled out a magazine. I have extras, and I gave that to her. And she says, I'm going to put this in the file, in your file, and I'm going to tell everybody. And I went, oh, okay. But I told her, and I'll tell you this, I am very proud of where we live here in Virginia. We live in a gorgeous spot here in Virginia. Our home literally sits on a Union encampment, where a Union encampment was located during the Civil War. I absolutely am into history and pay homage to those that lost their lives right here on our property or right down the street in the battlefield and that kind of thing. So that I like to incorporate into my house. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to be able to tell you how I decorate, and here I've just talked for 5 minutes about how I decorate. So there you go. I mean, I just kind of started chitting and chatting about that. So hopefully that helps you. Think about where you live, think about your favorite colors, think about your favorite things, and then make a design up in your head and go for it, And once you get your basic design down, then when you're in stores, you can be looking for those colors, for that feel, like I like to call this my blue and white cottage feeling design, Just go for it and go for what you like. Please, 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 please don't go with the trends. Do what you love to do in your own home. You're the one that has to sit and look at it, and who cares what anybody else thinks? I don't even care what anybody else thinks, and I'm on YouTube, for crying out loud, and I don't care what anybody thinks. I've had plenty of people tell me through the years, oh, she buys too much. Oh, I really don't buy that much anymore, do I, you guys? She puts something in every little spot. Everything has to be covered, blah, blah, blah. I don't do that anymore either. But, there have been plenty of people who have said plenty of negative things to me through the years. Could care less what they say. That speaks more about them than it ever speaks about me and how I decorate our home to make me and my family feel good and feel welcome and feel cozy and feel comfortable. Okay, I'll get off my high horse now. Let me climb down off my high horse. Let's see, next. One cruise down, more to go. Have y'all ever cruised in Europe or abroad? We have never cruised in Europe. That is on my bucket list. I would love to cruise. I would like to do a transatlantic. I'd like to fly over to Europe, and I would like to go actually and do what they call the British Isles cruise, which also takes you to France. I would like to pay homage to those who perished on Omaha Beach, the World War II, you know, where they came ashore. On both sides of that coin, you know, so many perished during World War II, and that, you know, landing on the beaches of Normandy. So I would like to go there. I'd like to go and visit the concentration camps, and for the same reason, to pay homage to all of those who lost their lives. And, you know, same reason I liked going to the Arizona over there in Hawaii. I loved, you know, I stood there and said a little prayer and paid homage to all those servicemen who lost their lives, not only on the Arizona, but throughout, you know, Pearl Harbor, and then which led to the war and so on and so forth. So no, we have traveled to Vienna. I have been to Vienna, Austria. My husband went there on a work trip, and I went along, and we were there for a week, and I absolutely loved it. I taught myself how to write on the U-Bahn, couldn't read a thing because everything was in a different language. Oh my goodness. My mom came here and watched our children at that point. That was a wonderful trip back in the 90s. And she's asking, what will be y'all's next destination? You know what? I don't like to really say exactly where we're going. We do have, well, I want to talk about this. I'm going to put that on hold for a second and read you her last question. Can you bake some healthy-ish desserts for us? Everything I love has 1 million calories per bite. Amen to that, sister. Honestly, I don't do any baking. I'm just going to be really, really, really honest with you and say no. I probably won't be doing that, because when I do bake and when I do give myself permission to eat something, I want all those calories. You know, and I will have, instead of doing a baked good or something, I choose to eat a little peppermint patty after dinner, or a little snack-sized candy bar, or a little yogurt, or a little scoop of ice cream. I would rather have the calories and eat less of it than to bake something that is low in calorie, if I'm honest. And I'm always honest. So anyway, I'll come back to our trips and traveling here in just a second. One more question, and then I'll go through these and these other comments that I would like to read through for you guys. Allison, okay, this is from Wendy, and she said, "Hey Arlynn, I was just wondering, can you give me some helpful hints on how you keep your large house looking so clean? I have a large house as well, but feel mighty overwhelmed trying to keep it clean, especially with my dog and cat, which I love to pieces, but I have CFS and tire easily. But is there some kind of order to keeping your home clean, such as a list for certain days where it's clean, the fridge day, or do you do it all in one day? Thank you, Wendy." Wendy, honestly, I don't have any kind of list. I keep all my lists in my head. Honestly, I do a little something every day. When I see that something needs to be done, I do it. In fact, last night, I just dusted that big hutch. I hadn't dusted that hutch since before we went on our cruise. And I walked by it and went, that needs a little bit of help there. So I did dust that hutch last night. I didn't dust anywhere else. I just dusted the hutch. I went over here to the ivy table, put my finger over it. It wasn't dusty. Can you see that big white thing right there? That is an air purifier that we have. And I really do believe that helps to keep the dust down. We have one in here and we have two in our bedroom actually. And I really do believe that it helps to keep the dust down. Of course, we keep up with the bathrooms. I clean the bathrooms once a week, change my sheets once a week, you know, dust in the bedroom probably more often than I have to out here. I don't know why that is, probably because we sleep in there, I don't know. But I really don't. I just do what I need to do when I need to do it. I clean out the microwave when it needs it, clean the sinks when they need it. Honestly, I don't have a set way of doing it. I only have to vacuum. I will say, since my animals are no longer with us, I really don't have to vacuum hardly at all. You know, we vacuum when the kids are coming, and, you know, of course, if it needs it, or if we've been doing a lot of decor changes, then of course we vacuum and that kind of thing. But with it just Chris and I walking around in this big old house, we don't have that much to do. We do keep up with it and keep up with the dust, but we don't have any set way of doing it. I am sorry that I don't, but I don't. I'm sorry. Okie doke. One more. This is a comment from Nancy Andrews. Thank you so much for telling me this, Nancy. And I wanted to let you guys know about this. Nancy says, hey, Arlynn, just wanted to let you and others know that I had been signed out and not subscribed. I had a hard time signing in again, but I finally got signed in and now am subscribed. Thank you, Arlynn, for having your makeup and hairstyling video for us. Love and hugs, Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy. She comments all the time and realized that she was not subscribed any longer. So I'm going to humbly ask you if you would please check your subscriptions and see if you are still subscribed. My numbers have been dropping and then going up and then dropping and then going up. And I don't know, again, I had this trouble about a year ago and there's nothing I can do about it. Honestly, my channel is not growing the way it used to grow. I don't know why. Either that's people have tired on me or something. My algorithms are not right, or I don't know what's going on. But maybe this is one thing we can do to help my channel grow a little bit. Check your subscriptions for me, would you please? And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and hit like and watch my video all the way through, even if you got to walk away and let it run. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nancy, for telling us this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting us know about this. Okay, now I have 3 comments here that I just want to read through just to give you a little bit of an example of the comments that I receive on a daily basis and that are given with such grace, such love, unconditional love, such care. And I just have to read these to you because I appreciate you guys so very much. And I just picked these 3 as I was going through my comments this morning. And these meant so much. So here we go. This is from, and please don't think that I didn't pick yours because it wasn't heartfelt enough. That's not the case. I just randomly picked 3. Honestly, I just randomly, kind of didn't even look. I just picked 3 and copied and pasted them onto a piece of paper. And here we go. This one is from Kathy Tellier. It is so obvious you are pushing yourself to bring your subscribers these videos. You are showing such courage through your devastating loss. I truly think, though, that these videos are your way of coping. Keep them coming. Thank you for getting up each day, putting one foot forward, and know that when you look at the screen, your pain is felt. No words needed. Hugs all around to you and Chris. Your greatest strength as a mother is still being there for Candace and Maverick. I am sure they are your lifeboats. Oh, yes, they are. Thank you for still being here for all of us. You may not realize that you are the lifeboat for others. And y'all, I don't know how in the world I can be helping anybody right now. I hope that I am. I hope that by me continuing on and sharing that I am of a help to you. Thank you so much, Kathy, for that comment. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. The next one is from Darlene Mullins. Losing a child is one of the hardest things anyone could ever experience. No one can place a time limit on grief. It comes in waves when you least expect it. No one really knows that horrible pain unless they've lost a child themselves. Lean upon the Lord and he will help you through. It is never easy. It will be 5 years in June since I lost my 32-year-old son. I'm so sorry. It gets easier as time goes on, but it's never easy or the same. I'm a different person than I used to be. I'm learning how to live with grief. Grief doesn't control me, but every day I think about him. She said that so well. That's how I feel. Sometimes when I least expect it, something happens that brings everything back up to me. But I just cry and I keep going. I don't like remembering that day. I was there and saw everything happen. I can understand when you say that it's burned in your memory because that's how I feel. Just keep praying and talking to the people who help you through it. I am praying for you and Chris. Thank you so much, Darlene. Thank you so much. And one more. Excuse Excuse me. This one is from Noreen Bowen. My throat is getting really tight, you guys. I'm going to try to get through this. Oh, sweet Arlynn, don't feel bad for wearing my heart on my sleeve. That's part of what makes you so lovely and that you are so real. You let those tears flow. There is truly no pain like losing a child. It is so unnatural. You expect to bury your parents one day, but never your child. There is nothing to compare it to. It is unique. It is a unique pain that unless you've gone through it, you cannot fathom the depths of the pain. Life does go on. Joy does come in the morning. Psalm 35. But we are left to navigate life through a new normal. There is that season of flip-flopping, often for no apparent reason, between extreme emotions. Embrace and cherish the good and happy memories. You talk to anyone and everyone and never feel bad for the tears or difficult moments. They only prove how much love you have for Kristen and how deeply you miss her. You, Chris, and all your family remain in my thoughts and prayers. On the other matters from your video, that Maverick is getting so big. What a joy he is to watch. And I'm sure being with him and getting hugs lifts your spirits immensely. Your nails are beautiful, just like the rest of you. It does make us feel better to get a manicure or hair done, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Looking forward to seeing your tray video especially. You do amazing things with a few items. I usually end up liking what I make, but it's never as easy or as gorgeous as your decor pieces. Psh. Take care, my sweet friend. Thank you, Noreen. And I'm telling you, you guys, this is just three examples of your heartfelt comments. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart, you guys. I appreciate you guys, every single one of you, so very, very, very much. Please know that I read all of your comments. I take them to my heart. I cry with you. I cry because of the comments. Sometimes I cry because you guys speak so eloquently and you say exactly what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. And I appreciate you guys so much. I would not have been able to traverse through this horror without you guys. I really wouldn't. So thank you guys so much. Now, let me just very quickly touch on my decorating moving forward, you guys. Right now, if I'm very, very, very honest, I do not have a burning desire to decorate. I do not have a burning desire to rip everything apart and redecorate. For instance, for the patriotic. Ryan, you had asked me about my patriotic decor, if I'm going to do that. And I just wanted to mention to you, we don't have any travels until next fall, but I don't think I'm going to do a full out patriotic series. I may pick a tray design to do for you guys. I know Stacey and I are going to be working on my mantle. When she comes at the end of May, we are going to be making something gorgeous for that. And I will decorate to match what we're doing with that. But please know that it's not because I don't still have a passion for decorating. It's just, I just don't have right now, I don't have the emotional strength. I just have to be honest, the emotional strength to tear everything apart, to see my house in disarray, and to lovingly put it back together, because I do love to decorate, you guys, but there's so much more that goes into redecorating for an entire series and the entire house. So I may be bringing you this or that, but not an entire series. Probably not until Christmas. I probably am not going to be doing an entire fall series this year because we are traveling. And I will be coming and going, and I am hosting our big family Christmas. So I need to really concentrate on my Christmas decorating that I'm going to be having to start very early. Probably not that you guys will see on camera necessarily, but I have to do it because of our timing with our travels. So I'm going to have to do it. So I'm not sure. I haven't wrapped my brain around how I'm going to do that yet, and still bring you guys content, because I want, that is apropos to the time of year where we're living in, in the time of year that we're living. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I will continue to come back for chit chat videos, for car chit chats, for whatever decorating I do get myself into, and clothing hauls, and if you have any ideas of other things other than me cooking fattening desserts and stuff. I'm probably going to do that. But, you know, just let me know. Let me know if there's something that you'd like me to discuss with you. I've recently done a weight loss journey video with you, so I don't think we need to talk about that right now. I've done hair and makeup for a 62-year-old lady, so I don't think we need to do that. So if you can think of anything else, just let me know. But I did want to just bring you that kind of information. So anyway, I'm going to hush. I've been talking and chatting for a long, long time here. And I'm sorry that this video has gone long. I know some of you say that you don't mind. I know others would rather me only talk for about 5 minutes and hush. So anyway, I'm going to go into my final words. This will be it for this week, you guys. This will be my video for this week. I don't know what I'm doing next week, and I don't know when I'll be back. I know we're going to visit my dad on one day, and I have a luncheon with two of my local lady friends here another day. So I know I probably can do a car chit chat on my way to them. That's not till next Thursday though. So I'm not sure what I'll do for a second video in the week. I'm just not sure, you guys. So anyway, no, I'll be thinking about it though and try to come up with something. But if you don't see me, please continue to watch. Go back and watch some of my old videos, and please do keep us in your thoughts and prayers. I really appreciate that as we are walking through this very, very difficult journey here. Anyway, thank you all so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who are struggling or suffering catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits to bits to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.